Hey guys, it's Miss Wilson again. Some good news and bad news. Good news is this is the last packet you will have for third grade. Bad news is I won't get to see y'all. We won't get to finish out the year together. So I hope y'all have a really fun summer, and we'll go over just a couple of things with these two math pages rather quickly. And if you have any questions, of course, have mom or dad email me, but a lot of this is going to be review. Usually that's what we finish up with the last 6 weeks, and it's a lot of review. So some of this, or most of it, you should know, okay? Okay, first thing we're getting started on math. It's page 221, 222, and got some little eggs like this. And at the top it says 9 as a factor. Sorry, 9 as a factor. So if you haven't already went over your 9 times tables, you need to do that, because this is all this first section is here is times tables, okay? You should know your 9s because you know everything else all the way up until, let's say, you know your 8s all the way up until 8 times 8, or you should. 8 times 8 is 64. So then once you get to 8 times 9, which would be 9 times 8, that should be one that maybe is not familiar. It's 72. And then you have 9 times 9, 81. And then, of course, you should know 9 times 10 and 9 times 11. So it shouldn't be too difficult on the 9 times table since we've done a lot of these before, okay? Then on the back side, front side, I'm going to go over just really quickly at the bottom down here. It says reducing fractions. I'm going to go over that real quick on my little whiteboard here. And then on the back, it talks about Roman numerals, which all of these are listed up here, up top for you, okay? So if you have any problems, don't forget to look right here for the answer, okay? Okay, so let's start with number 3. Here we go. This is number 3 at the bottom of the first page, which I was showing you. It's the bottom of first page, reducing fractions down there, and it says there's A, B, and C. A is 8 over 10, which I have written here for you. Now, always in your instructions with these, they're gonna tell you what to divide both numbers by. In this case, on the instructions, it says reduce these fractions by dividing the numerator and the denominator by 2, okay? So, what we're gonna do, if I can get this cap off here, you're gonna divide this by 2. Well, just kind of think of it in your, you should be able to do this in your brain without having to write it down, but if you need to write it down, you can do it like that. 2 divided by 8 gives you what? Or what times 2 would give you 8? That would be 4, right? Okay, same thing with 10. 2 divided by 10 just means 2 times something gives you 10. 2 times what gives you 10? 5, right? Let me fix a little line here. So when you reduce 8 over 10, your answer should be, if you can see, 4 over 5. Okay, and that's as far as you can take it. Next year, you'll reduce fractions, and then you will go down, you'll take it down even further. You'll reduce even further. But for right now, we're just still reducing it like this. And whenever you see the word reduce, just think of it as divide, okay? Now, like I said, on the back side of this sheet, it's basically the same. It's saying, write the Arabic numbers. Well, the Arabic numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, our numbers that we know. So when you've got for letter C, if you look up top in this box, it says C equals 100. You're gonna put 100 in letter C right there next to it. Next section is basically just divide and check. Same thing you've been doing. It's got 3 digits there. And then down here, measurement equation. Just remember, pick the one that's different, and then you've got to convert it first, and then you can add or subtract. And then on this last part here, it says find the fractional part. Of course, if you see 1/7 of 42, you're going to be dividing. 7 will go into 42, or what times 7 gives you 42? 6, right? Okay, so hopefully you won't have any issues with this paper, okay? And then we'll move on to the next page.